Day 6. The importance of building systems that bring you wealth. Hey, welcome back to Walk to Wealth, where I take a 10-minute walk to work and I share my experience and my thoughts, and I communicate and conversate with those who are like-minded as myself. I work a full-time job. I have 3 YouTube channels. This is my third YouTube channel. I have a weekend cooking business that I sell plates on the weekends, and then I also have a t-shirt business which I'm working on making so much more than just t-shirts. So when I say having multiple streams of income is the wave, trust me, I've been riding it for a while. So I want y'all to understand that it's not about working harder. You have to work hard, yes. But to get wealthy is not about working harder. It's not about working more hours. It's about making your money work for you. Making the money that you earn. Create systems that will bring you wealth while you're not working. Okay? That's the difference, because if everybody that worked hard, if everybody that worked 40, 60, 70 hours a week, if wealth was just based on hard work, a lot of people would be wealthy right now. But that's not the case. A lot of people work 40, 50, 60, 70 hours and they still live paycheck to paycheck. So hard work can't be what it is. It's the systems that are put into place to make your money work for you. Create incomes and streams of income that you do not have to constantly put in time in for. You don't have to continuously show up. For me, when I first did my first YouTube check, and I should probably post that. My first YouTube check, I had to stay consistent. Even when it was just one subscriber, I had to stay consistent. But now that channel is monetized. The second channel is a little bit over halfway to monetization. And now I have this channel as well, because I want to take y'all on this journey into wealth with me. And if I could just be consistent, if we could be consistent, if we just show up, one customer, one video, one deposit into your savings could change your life drastically. So instead of waiting for the perfect moment to do these things, to have wealth, or to start building or setting these goals, to wait for the perfect moment will only prolong your progress. Perfection is the enemy of progress, because we will never have it completely together. But the thing is, we have to get started. You have to get started with what you have. If you want to be a content creator, you don't need a luxurious camera. If you have a phone, that's fine. You don't need a whole setup. You don't need a full inventory of products. You don't need, but you do have to get started. The thing that I don't want 4 years or 5 years from now is for y'all to look back, because you're going to either do two things in 4 or 5 years. You're going to look back and say, dang, I wish I had got it started then, or I'm glad that I did. And so I want y'all to be on that side of the people that are glad that they got started today. What is it in you that you could potentially set yourself free financially with? It is a gift inside of each and every last one of us. Maybe it's the gift of gab, the gift of talking. Maybe you can inspire people. Maybe you can motivate people. Maybe you're creative. Maybe you have something. You're an artist. There is something on the inside of you that the world is waiting for, and that is going to bring you financial freedom. Start somewhere, even if it's small. Start. The people that built wealth, they didn't have it all together. They just got started. Okay, I like the story of how the guy Jeff Bezos, is it Jeff Bezos, who does Amazon? Whoever does Amazon, he started and it was small, and everybody was telling him like, bro, that's not gonna work. But he kept going. Amazon wasn't a warehouse full of stuff from the beginning. It wasn't these major warehouses all across the world they started small. I believe they started on a college campus selling snacks. So start small, one customer at a time, one video at a time, one sale at a time, one product at a time. And that's going to be your proof that whatever it is has value and it can work. So I want us to start thinking about setting these systems into play. What systems are going to help each other? So with me, I have 3 YouTube channels, right? My clothing business will provide merch for all of those businesses, all of those YouTube channels, but it can also stand alone, right? The job that I'm working now will fund everything else that I got going on, but it could stand alone. My weekend sales for my food that I sell, shoot, I could start making videos. I could start making videos about that. Now that's helping. Now that's helping a whole nother YouTube channel. One hand is washing the other. These systems are being set up to uplift and promote the other and generate the other. It's a system. What systems could you put into place? I always believe if you have a product, then you need to have a service. And if you have a service, then you need to have a product. So if you are someone who has a product, you're selling something, how can you add a service to that? If you are someone who has a service, how could you add a product to that? Say you do hair. Okay, you're a hair braider. Now it's time for us to start getting our own hair care products. Now it's time for you to start, it's ways that you can add and generate more with something that's already working. So I just want us to be mindful about understanding that, yes, to build wealth, you're going to have to put in the work. But hard work itself does not determine wealth. Because if that was the case, a lot of people would be wealthy right now. They would not be living paycheck to paycheck. One paycheck is not enough. You have to build these systems. So walk with me. Get a notebook. When you see me going live, I'm just getting into this thing, getting into the flow of this thing, but I'm about to start dropping some really good jewels. And another thing as to why you should have a notebook, because it's something that I may say that may trigger a thought that may have nothing to do with what I just said, but it makes you think about something that is going to take you into the next level. You're going to think about something that is going to move you to a next phase of life, a mindset shift, okay? And you have to be prepared for it, and you have to be able to receive it, and you have to write it down. That's the importance of our goals, writing it down. Use blue pen, write it down, write that thing down so that it may come into existence. Not only do you write it down, but you speak it and you put it into motion. Y'all know the alarm going off. That's the end of my video. I'm gonna catch y'all the next one.